to this latest edition of the Tennessee Knights of Columbus podcast. This is Get to Know Your Tennessee District Deputies. As always, I am Justin LaGrange, your host. We are privileged to have with us today yet another district deputy from the great state of Tennessee. Worthy, thank you so much for joining us. Please introduce yourself and tell us what councils you represent and where they're located.
Okay, my name is Tom Santangelo. I'm District Deputy number 10. I have 5 councils under me. Council 9132 in City of Bovington, Council 9132 in Hendersonville, Council 9705 Springfield Council in Springfield, Tennessee, Council 10010 in Gallatin, Tennessee, Council 15837 in Lafayette, Tennessee, and the new council, Council 17733 Corazon, Sagrado Corazon at the Pastoral Center in Nashville.
Great. Please tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a retired civilian flight test engineer for the Navy. I worked at Patuxent River, where Navy does most of its flight testing, for about 32 and a half years. I'm a graduate of the Navy Test Pilot School. They send the engineers through. My class was number 74 in 1978. And I worked on many types of Navy jets, mostly F-14, F-18, X-31. So I did a lot of flight testing in those types of airplanes, and also a lot of simulator flight testing. And I retired in 2008 and moved here in 2010. I joined my wife, who was already here in Tennessee. And she owns a cemetery, and I own a funeral home with her, but she runs both of them. So and we have one son who's 29, living in Maryland, and we have one daughter that's 45, I think, and she's in Chesapeake, Virginia, and son-in-law and grandson who's 15.
Great. Now, your councils, what makes your councils unique? Maybe that stand out from all the other councils, in the state. Maybe tell us a little bit about each council.
Okay. Well, 9132 is the largest in the state of Tennessee. It's about 440 plus members. Does a lot of stuff, a lot of good things for the community and the parish. It's a real and that's my home council also, so a lot of pride in that. And 9705, 9132 won star last year. 9705, who basically came back from the dead almost in the last couple of years. It won star last year also. It's done a lot of good work for the community of Tennessee, Springfield. And Gallatin's won double star the last 2 years. They're doing a lot of good things in Gallatin. Like the other night, we had a big concert that they had helped set up to help raise a lot of money for the St. John Vianney School that the parish has there. So Lafayette is 15837. They've done a lot of good work over in Macon County. And then Sagrado Corazon, which is the new council, they're just getting off the ground, and we're working to get them established.
Great. As we kind of close here, and again, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate all the hard work that you district deputies do. What would you say is your best part of being district deputy? If you had to choose one or two things, or what would you say is your favorite part of being district deputy?
Well, I think the favorite part of being district deputy is helping the other councils. If they have any questions about anything about the order, I'm the direct representative of the state deputy for my council, so it gives me a lot of pleasure and a lot of satisfaction to be able to help them, and they do. There's a lot of questions that I get from each of the councils. What about this, or what about that, or can you find this on officers online or the Supreme website, et cetera, et cetera. So that's probably the best thing about being a district deputy, is being able to help the other councils. I really thoroughly enjoy doing that. And I enjoy interfacing with the state council and all the state directors. I'm originally from Maryland, and I was in the Knights for many years there. Never became a district deputy. I was hoping to do that eventually, but I did. I was a chairman for one of the state activities before I moved here. I was a color corps commander. I was a past faithful navigator, past grand knight there, and also a past chapter president in Maryland, which we don't have here in Tennessee. That was a thoroughly, those are really thoroughly enjoyable activities I did.
Well, great. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you sitting down with us. I know we had to kind of shift the schedule around a few times, but thank you for joining us. And again, thank you for all the hard work you do for your councils in the state of Tennessee.
Thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you do. And we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.